Two old people on a couch here.
I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and this is our weekly live that we do, and
Things are working.
yeah.
For once, we have it all good. How's everybody doing this fine Saturday morning? Kind of a strange week. Not too much going on in my world, but pretty soon the kids will invade here. For me and you. Both work for the school district now in our semi-retirement years. So
Yes.
and you know why I have on a come on homesteading hat today?
Why do you have a homestead?
His birthday.
Come on.
It's
Oh, it
his
was.
birthday.
It was his
And I
birthday.
think it was his girlfriend's birthday.
It was his
also.
girlfriend's
So
birthday.
there you go. And so been enjoying his stuff here lately, and he's got a lot going on, and he wasn't doing too well. He's coming out of it. So hope you get better, David. And also, what else do you got?
I don't know. I don't have too much going on this morning.
Anybody in here yet?
It shows a couple of people.
All right.
But I'm not seeing who they are yet.
People just rush. The two old people on a couch on the morning.
we don't set it up in advance so people know.
Well, they 8:30
8:30
a.m.
on Saturday. But
on Saturday.
most people put up a slate for
To
hours.
remind,
but
yeah,
we
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
We're old, so we can't
Listen,
figure that out.
as soon as I figure out how to like put it up the day early and then just turn it on the day of, but I've done that. I've said yes, schedule it in the future, click on it, then hit I want to stream that live right there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Right. Well, let's keep it positive.
Yeah,
today,
we have some
all right?
slides. We have some slides.
Debbie said on Friday that our little tiff was over, right?
Yeah. We're not fighting anymore, so that's good. That's always good.
Over the grandkids of all things.
I know.
We're done with kids. That's why I'm mad. That's why you got me in a tizzy. I'm done with kids. And if they come over, they should at least be happy.
They should be happy.
If they come over and they look like they're being beat and they're just like sleeping there, then I tell them, go home. I'm old. I don't want kids around bothering me. That's all it was about. That's the bottom basic line. And guys understand. We're done. You women love kids. But us guys are done whenever we're done.
Well,
and we like them to come visit. Right?
Now you've shared all of our dirty laundry with everybody.
That's what this show is all about here.
No, it's not what
it's what it's all about. Write in the comments over there to the side. You know, if you're a guy, explain to Debbie that, we gave up all our toys, gave up our quad runners, we gave all this stuff up so we could raise our kids and raise them good. And now we're done. We're tired, boy. We just want to sit in our old man porch and relax.
Yeah. Well, I always win every argument. So, yes, I won. Actually, I think Mark won a little bit. So.
I'm getting tired of losing.
Yes.
My old age. Listen, all them years to keep this beautiful woman around, I had to lose a lot of battles. Just kind of walk away, you know?
Yes.
She would be like, I won.
I won. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Good to see you both in here this morning.
Hey, somebody emailed me and said they got one of your hats, little Frenchie. My twin brother, I think, got one of your hats. So we'll check it out here in a couple minutes. We'll go out to Ed. Something about that was very nice of you to think of him and send him a hat also.
Yeah, because he's out on the road, so it's hard to find him. He's at.
We can't find him.
We can't find him.
Good job, little Frenchie.
Yeah, good job finding him, man.
So
we got some news coming up, and
got some slates.
I do have a few slates. We got to be careful with what Biden has going on, because he's going to declare a state of emergency about this global warming, and then we're all going to be in trouble. And now I've said the word, so disclaimer below.
Yeah. Word on the street is, the COVID is over. Well, they'll still use it to their advantage, but it's full bore. Did you see Project Veritas? There's another word that'll get us.
No.
Project Veritas put out a video where they were talking to one of the CNN. They said, "Yeah, from up above, boy." They said, get ready. We're gonna drill the global thing into the ground." They said, and that's not me saying that. That's like a CNN employee coming out and saying, "Yeah, that's the big push to take away all our freedom." And so I was
it's
like,
going to
okay,
be the next push. Yes, it is.
Because you don't want your reporters to like see something and say, "Ooh, hey, we should report on that."
Yeah.
You don't want that. You want total control, top down, of your reporters to stay on the agenda and make their good money.
Yeah. So I'm afraid that's going to be the next thing. So beware. And it is pretty warm right now, so it works for their agenda, and who knows? We can debate all day whether how much of that is real or not real or natural or not natural or whatever's going on. So who knows?
Oh, it's a bizarre world out there, and we're just sitting on our front porch trying to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have kids running around all over and watch it all go down.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Do you want to get out to the news now, or
let's do news?
Okay.
Party started. All right, and the reason why our mics are so directional because I can go like that. We actually have an air conditioner just pumping full force right over there. You don't hear it because these mics are pretty kick and the noise canceling technology. That's why we like to have air conditioning in the wintertime. I'll adjust them so we'll be more, or just put our directional mic.
Yeah,
that's news right there.
That's big news. Yeah, thanks for sharing with everybody. All right, speaking of the CV, so this Dr. Dude, that's a public health expert, he says that COVID will be with us for our whole lifetime. So he came up and said this, but good news is that we now have jibby jabs that can help us and treatments that can help us. And so we got lots of tools that will help us.
How do those tools work out?
I don't know.
I don't think. It's funny because you can't prove anything that they say. They say like, well, you'll get a lesser symptom if you have it, right? I'm like, well, prove that because I'm not getting it. So you can't prove that it would be lesser or more because there's no way to, it's just ridiculous. But so, yeah.
We do have it is going around our town right now. So we know a few people that have it right now.
If you like the flu shot, get the flu shot. If you like the CV shot, get the CV shot. I've heard really bad things about the CV shot, but that's just my research.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not knocking anybody any way of what they choose, and nor am I telling them which way to go. From my research, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but that's just me.
That's just you.
All right, what else?
Keep going.
Oh.
Then we have Pope.
I fell asleep there for a second.
Then we have the Pope telling young people that eating meat is a self-destructive trend. So, again, he's jumping on the bandwagon with all the non-meat eaters.
If you ever had any question whether he was in the one world order,
this answers all those questions.
Just put it to rest. I mean, like, why would the Pope think that eating meat is bad?
I have no idea. Why would he jump on the global warming
deep state shill
bandwagon?
I'm sorry,
if
my
he
Catholic
believes in God. Good morning,
Joy. I got nothing wrong with the Catholic faith, but this leader right here, boy, he's a doozy of one. And so part is a self-destructive.
Yeah, because of the global, it's destructing. Did
he talk to McDonald's before he said that?
No, I have no idea, but I'm sure. I don't know how real McDonald's meat
that's
is
true.
in the
that's
first
right.
place.
They probably had the first lab-grown meat.
I don't know.
Did. Allegedly. I have no idea, but they said that it just like squeezed out of this tube. I don't know, whatever. But I don't like McDonald's. I'll personally say that McDonald's is, and I think one of the best burgers that goes told out there is really just a good Brahms burger. All fresh, bacon, real bacon, good beef. It all comes from their, thing down there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm reading my teleprompter. Or my teleprompter.
Well, don't screw up the teleprompter.
I'm reading what Lil Frenchie is writing.
Okay. But this guy is we're gonna find out some stuff someday about all of this. I
All
hope.
this,
I
yeah.
hope. I think it'll all come out. Everybody's rising up and not listening to these people. And I don't know. Be careful, Mark. Yeah,
Be
from what I'm
careful.
talking. Yeah, well, I
Mhm.
don't care, man. They're take me off air. I'm about tired of it.
Mhm.
Oh, and on our last show, one person I worked in the TV biz, he doesn't agree with me, and I said that's fine. Call in on Saturday, right?
Yes.
And we can either talk about the good old days of TV without getting into politics, because he's a good friend, right? And we have a whale of a lot of good stories to tell you about chasing hurricanes and all kind of crazy stuff. So I told him, come on in, don't be afraid. And if you want to talk politics and get your side out, tell me why I'm wrong. The floor is yours and we'll be civil. Even all the people in the chat will be civil. They'll disagree, but they'll be civil. But I doubt anybody will call it. What do you think?
I doubt it too.
All right.
I really do. I doubt it.
And I asked them, and it's mainly over the biased news.
Yes.
News is biased about that January day, the worst day in American January. January.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm saying, well, and he's in the media.
Yes.
He's deep into the media. I'm like, well, I'll let you come on my show and speak your opinion. Do you think they're going to let other people go on their, CBS, ABC,
No.
MSNBC, and give their side of the story
No.
on why it was really absolutely nothing?
No.
They were protesting a people picking process, and the people went in for a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
And then they left. They left on their own. They didn't have to bring in the military or anything. They went in there, they spoke their mind, and then they said, okay, yeah, we'll leave.
Yeah.
That wasn't taking over. They left on their own accord. Now, let me just keep on explaining. In Wisconsin, what happened at the Wisconsin Capitol? The Democrat liberal people took that Capitol over for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I think they even had pew-pews and everything. They got in there, they would not leave, and that, to me, seems like more of an insurrection to me.
I got to get coffee.
Well, get coffee. And, okay. That was more of an insurrection right there than what went on January. That lasted 2 weeks, and probably nobody got arrested on that one. And then they got let go if they did. These people are still in jail, haven't even had a full trial or anything yet. With the comments, Debbie had the split there for a second. Well, good morning, Creekside Maples.
Good morning, Joni and Tony.
They've got a big old move going on right now.
They do have a big move going on.
Hope all's going well over there and all works out. Yeah, we get some crappy deals fed to us in our lifetime there, but you know what? They're rolling with it, I think, better than anybody could.
Yeah.
They're keeping their spirits up and
they have their faith, so
yeah.
And that gets us through anything.
Yeah.
So
got that.
Right. You can keep on going with the news, and then we'll get out to Ned here in a minute.
All right.
Okay, so again, the Pope is clearly worried about climate change, so that's why we can't eat meat is because of the climate change. So
see, he never gets outside.
Well, I don't know if he gets outside or not, but I'm just saying.
I think he lives in that building. He just comes out and goes back in, and everybody cheers.
Yeah. So keep going.
All right.
We talked about that. Okay.
Oh, my favorite guy.
The GOP Oversight Committee representative says that he thinks the Justice Department will act on the Hunter soon, as the report says the federal investigation has reached a critical juncture.
We'll just have to wait and see about that.
Yes. That's what
my X-22 guy always said. Let's let this play out.
Let's let this play out. We'll have to see how this plays out.
But according to relatives, that laptop is pure Russian propaganda. Haven't got my phone call there saying, boy, I'm sorry, Mark. Yeah, that thing was more real than real. Not only is there one laptop, there's probably like 3 and some iCloud information that's just got troves and troves of information on what you said you saw, which I did see.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this information. I'm like, oh boy, it's a picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's his laptop, but that's all right. I get off that.
Okay. Good morning, Robertas, and hello, Kay. I hope you guys are doing well. So keep going. I think we're.
Yeah. I don't know. We can all say that there's been many droughts over the years, right?
Yes.
Bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
There's been many floods over the years.
Yep.
Bad ones. But on average, what I see here in Oklahoma is the same as whenever I got here in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then whenever I go back to Pennsylvania, everything's the same as whenever I was 5 years old. Nothing has changed. Yeah, some seasons are different than others, but basically the same. I say look for the crops. If the farmers go years without growing the same crop because they can't, well, then I'll say, yeah. Now.
Go to the next one. We're not talking about that anymore.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to say, this is my opinion. Okay. Just ask the farmers if they're growing the same stuff. If they're growing the same stuff, and yes, they've had bad years, they've had good years, but okay.
Okay, so Ron DeSantis is convinced Biden's stimulus caused inflation. His solution is to use Biden's stimulus to send inflation relief checks to Floridans. So, for one thing, it's not only Biden's stimulus, which he's using money that was set aside for the CV to send these checks, but not only did Biden's.
And Trump did it too.
Yeah,
I'm not. Again, I'm quite honest. If somebody said, "Hey, Trump spent a lot of money too," I'll say he sure did.
We have been saying that since forever. That printing all this money out of thin air is going to cause inflation, and that's what's happening. So printing more money out of thin air is not going to solve the problem of inflation.
I think what happened is Trump's economy was so good, right, that they had to crash it down. So they did it. And so Trump tried to fend it off till election time by saying, well, if they can't go to work, we have to at least pay them so they can survive, right?
Yeah.
So it was, I don't know if he was strapped into doing it.
He kind of got his hand.
He messed up because
he should have just said, we're not
locking down.
Mm-hmm.
If your governors lock you down, shame on them. It's going to destroy your economy. If your governor says stay open and let's just ride this thing out, good for them. Your economy will stay good. But we're not telling anybody to shut down or even giving a hint of advice, which he kind of did.
Yeah, he left it up to the governors, but
then he pandered to them.
Yes. Good morning, Altruistic.
And Trump will tell you the first thing you don't pander to these people.
No, go to the next slide. I think we're almost done with the news, and then we'll get out to Ned.
All right.
We'll be right on cue. We have 2 more slides. Okay, so I thought this was a cool picture that lightning ignites a fire on a wind turbine. So I just thought that was cool when I saw it. So it's just spinning and the smoke's
doing smoke rings.
Yeah. So I just thought it was cool.
And I think it was funny. This was old news, but I'll bring it back up. Is whenever General Motors was releasing their new electric car, and she goes and she plugs it in, right, and she's like, T battery. Everything's going great. And then one person asks, well, where does it get it? How does it charge? Where does the power come to charge that? She goes, oh, from this cord. And she goes, well, go a little bit further. She goes, well, it's from the building right here,
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, well, where does the building get the power from? She goes, well, so-and-so electrical company. And they go, well, what do they use? She's like, I don't know. But then the guy that has the electrical power company, CEO or whatever, is there. And he goes, well, it's 95% coal.
Cool. Cool.
I'm sounding like you.
Yeah.
Coors. Coors beer. Never heard that until I got out here to Oklahoma. It's Coors.
Okay.
Coal.
I
thought that was good.
Yeah. So one more slide.
One more slide.
Good morning, Zombie. All right. So apparently they're expecting bad, severe weather up in the Wisconsin area. So heads up if you're in that area or whatever. So that's my weather for the day, is that they are expecting some tornadoes and stuff like that. A 3 out of 5 for the severe risks. So
up there a little bit.
Yeah, but at least maybe they'll get some rain. So
yeah, I guess
we could use some rain.
Part of Oklahoma got rain last night.
Part of it
not us.
did, not us. We didn't get rain. But
right, so
anyway.
Am I going back out to us?
Yes, going back out to us. I think that's my last slide. And so we can get out to Ned. It is 10 till.
All right. Boy, I haven't practiced, Ned, too much. So I'm going to try to do a really good job with Ned here. You ready?
Why would you have to practice, Ned?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm... Don't listen to me.
Don't listen
here
to
we
him.
go. Hey, Ned. How's it going?
Guys.
Is that Come On Homestead?
That's right. I'm at David's cabin.
I thought
Come on
so.
Homestead.
Yes. And it looks like you got your hat from Little Frenchie.
Yeah, I've got... Little Frenchie sent me a hat, too.
Okay.
I heard you got one also.
Yeah, I got one, too. That was very nice of her. So,
yeah, listen. We should probably keep it down. David's still sleeping in the cabin.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well,
yeah, he doesn't know I'm here yet.
Okay. He's going to think you're stalking him.
I might be stalking him a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit.
Okay.
I found out where he lived. I thought I'd come out here and I'd give him a hand on his place. But I was, peeking in his windows and stuff, and he's still sleeping, guys. So let's keep it down a little bit.
I don't know. That's stalking and very, very creepy.
Yeah, I know it's creepy. It's very, very creepy. But hey, when did that ever stop me? And
Never.
I think he'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe I'll just say it's Mark instead of me, and then Mark will be in big trouble, and he'll think that Mark was stalking him.
No, don't do that. I don't want to get in trouble with David.
Whatever. Listen, I know you said you would help him out.
I did.
Anytime, on or off camera.
On or off camera.
So I'm sure he'll be glad to have you up here to help out someday. So I'll talk to him and see what he says.
Okay. Can you do that?
I'll talk to him. I'll tell him on or off camera. It don't matter. Not trying to get any more views or anything like that, or use him or anything like that.
No.
I just think he's a whale of a good guy, and that that's what I'm going to tell him, and I'll tell him you said the same thing, Mark.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
All right. Well, at least if he could just relay that. Back to us.
Back to us.
Well, I'm back to us.
We're back to us.
Well, at least, like I say, we don't ever want to try to just go out. I like doing farm work because I'm not a farmer.
Yes.
So I like to do farm work because I don't do it every day, right? And I like to do construction work because I don't do construction work every day. I like to do electronics like, with cell, if anybody needs better reception or something, I like doing that because I don't do it every day. And I went out to Lou and helped him with his stuff, his cameras and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like to help people. And I use this platform to get friends. Now, so if they think it could benefit them by having a crazy old man on their show, I'll be on camera. If they're like, we don't like you because you're political or something like that, I'll do it off camera and I'll just hang out. Okay, there we go.
All right, there we go. All right, do you want to put the number of see if anybody wants to call in or not?
Let's try this. Okay, let me get this and let me get it.
We'll see if this is a train wreck or not. If anybody wants to call in and talk about any of the wild news going on, or
all right, we're ready for phone calls.
Talk about anything that you want.
I'm not even gonna do the other.
Oh, that's good.
Everything is a go.
Yeah, he hopes.
We just need a caller.
If anybody wants to call in, they can call in. The phone number is up on the screen, and that's all that I know. So now you can ramble a little bit if you'd like to.
Well, I'm just reading. Is Roberta's Artistic Adventure, is that the one that actually had, or is that a different art one? And my extreme condolences if it's the one that...
I don't think so.
Okay.
But
good.
I'm not sure.
No, somebody in our community
yes.
passed away here, and they were an artist. So I might have them confused. But
Ned can come and help Jake anytime that he wants.
Okay, yeah, I would love to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you were a little closer. I would love to, like, everybody I know is right down in that Texas corridor. You know, a lot of, not everybody, but I got Lou, which is only a little over an hour away. So Lou's a little bit more doable all the time, but I'll get down to Jake. Jake, we'll have to plan it out whenever I got, some leave from work. And, I'm going to get down there. I want to spend a couple days, and I just want to help out down there for sure. Absolutely. And then, Ken's, Ken got a nice little couple acres of land.
I don't you love whenever like your husband asks you questions live on the thing so that you can get everything wrong? And I'm like, I don't want to speak out of turn.
It's your show.
It's my show.
Everybody can tell at home that I have no say in what goes on here.
Oh, you have all kinds of say. I started out as a prepping show, so
yeah. And I hijacked
my whole.
Well, you said
channel.
I don't know. There's like 1,000 prepping channels. What can we do? I said you put me on, and your ratings will go through the roof.
Yeah, and they have. No.
And I destroyed her channel.
Yeah, we're pretty. Good morning, Ashley.
I'll admit I have the gift for gab.
Yeah, you do have the gift for gab. You need to
talk.
do some gabbing right now because we don't have too much more going on right now.
Nobody wants to gab with us.
No, nobody wants to talk with us today.
That's okay.
That's all right.
All right.
We'll be all right. So anyway, I do think the global. I've said global warming like 20 million times today. So
yeah,
watch for the disclaimer below. So it will. Oh, somebody's calling. Got a scroll.
Call from.
And
to accept, press 1. To send a.
I missed what they said.
Yeah.
Who's on air with us?
hello,
Hey, who do we have?
this is Ken with Lone Cowboy Adventures.
Hey, Ken.
How's your weeds coming along?
Oh, they're all right. It's been extremely hot, but they're coming along. We got Miss Linda behind me in the car, and we're taking the bike in for service and some brakes. Kind of trying to get ready for the trip. So
right. It's still going to be.
Give you a shout real quick.
Yeah, you probably at the end of the month, right? You're still on the same schedule?
August 1st, we'll be down there.
Okay.
And looking forward to seeing you guys.
Absolutely. And we got a onion burger joint just waiting for you guys to test out.
Well, good deal.
And I'm
looking forward to it.
If it's a Saturday, I don't know what day it is. If it's Friday, Saturday, whatever.
Mondays.
It'll be Monday.
When we're coming down.
Okay, Monday then. They also have extremely good breakfast too. So I don't know what your time schedule is, but breakfast or lunch, he's got the best.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I posed a question on there earlier with all the stuff going over there on the East Coast, about the July 6th deal. I wonder how much money they're wasting on our tax dollars on that whole deal.
Oh my gosh, and it's.
And they won't let it go.
Just come up with something that says that he planned them to enter, and you got him right. But he never said it, and we know that's probably was instigated, probably in my opinion, because I say it's just like the Reichstag fire in Germany. At the time, the Communist Party in Germany was way stronger than the Nazi Party. And so what happened was somebody burnt down the Reichstag, their capital. Burn it to the ground. And then there was like one person, they tagged them to the Communist Party, and they just rounded them all up and put them all in jail. Like every last one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And so, boom, and they gained power. Well, if you study history, what are they saying? We're not looking good. Trump's got all the momentum going and everything. We got to get him with something. And they try to pull this stunt. And that's my opinion.
I don't listen to the news anymore. I don't watch the news. I might watch some local news. I get my news from you guys.
Well, we try to give it what the most important stuff that's going on that week or day as fast as we can. Just roll through it. And if you want a deep dive, I'll give you channels if you want a deep dive. But if you just want in a little bit lighter news, like instead of doom and gloom, it's like, this is what's going on. We can all get through this. So.
Yeah, that's right.
But
so anyway, I just wanted to pop in here. I'll let somebody else call in and say hi.
All right,
and I'm glad you all made up.
Oh yeah.
It was short-lived. We were fine by the show, but
yeah, we were.
But you know how it is.
It's one thing my grandfather told me: don't ever go to bed mad at each other.
Yep. It's good advice. But no, we're good. And yeah, they're spending just wad loads of money, and nobody's watching this. And why is it on TV?
Are they still going live with it in prime time?
Yeah, they're going on prime time, and nobody's watching it. And it's a total disaster for them. But by God, they need to get these. Ooh, we got a new witness, right? And then the next one has nothing. Nobody has nothing. And I'll say one more thing. Trump actually, and Patel and all these people, they told him, listen, get 10,000 guard members to guard, the Capitol and other things down here, because we don't want anything. We're not trying to start anything. And Pelosi said, no, we're not bringing in the guard. So you tell me if they wanted to set it up and make it happen, whenever they turned down President authorizing the National Guard to be there on that day. You won't hear that in the news.
No.
One that had a son that was over there. I believe he was over there because he's in the National Guard.
Now, was he
in a parking garage?
Yeah, was he there after? They got there after the fact, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And then they brought him in to protect the people that were maybe stealing something. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. They wanted to keep it going.
They wanted to keep it going, and they thought, man, they might actually not like us and do something. So then they wanted to protect their own butts. It's all messed up. But tell your son thanks for serving.
Well, I'll give you guys a shout later on or something, and later on in the week.
Yeah, keep us up on your.
Probably night, Monday morning or something.
Okay, good. I have no kids right now, so I can take off from work anytime right now.
All righty. Have a good day.
All righty, Ken. And good luck with your weeds.
Hi to a stranger. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Ken's a good guy, and
he is a good guy. Go check out Lone
Cowboy
Adventures.
No, yeah, is it just Lone Cowboy Adventures? Not Lone Star Cowboy Adventures.
I don't know why we want to call him that, but we do.
Lone Cowboy Adventures.
Yeah. So
the line is open.
The line is open,
and it will remain open probably.
No, who knows?
Jake, you'd like Ken, you and
Nanya.
Jake and Lou. I guess Lou slept in today.
Yeah, or he's busy.
He's busy.
He's been busy.
He's a farmer.
Lately.
He's
been doing hay stuff.
Yeah. So go check out Homestead Lou too. Yep, here we go.
Call from. Hello? To accept, press 1. To send a
we are hearing, this is all working good.
Hello?
Hello, who do we have?
This is Roberta from Roberta's Artistic Adventures.
Hey, Roberta.
Good morning, Roberta.
I was just calling. I'm a little confused because I haven't done this before, and I'm watching the video, and it's slacking. I was just calling to let you know that it was Krista and Brian Ware of Wander Arts and Adventures, and Brian passed away Sunday. So if we could all just remember him in prayer and try to go support his channel.
Support the channel, and I know that they have a PayPal set up, I believe.
Yeah.
and go help out as much as you can. And if one of our moderators, you should make Roberta's artistic adventures a moderator. We'll make you a moderator. Everybody that just even has the time to watch us is a moderator.
Yeah.
So we'll make you a moderator, and if you want to put their link on there so anybody can go check it out.
I'll do that for you.
But it was very sad. He had He had a stroke earlier on, and then he had another stroke.
Of strokes, yeah.
Yeah, it just kept on going, progressively.
Yeah, he got to where he wasn't able to eat or anything.
Oh, that's terrible. So that was a known fact. I knew she knew, like, hey, and I want to get the channel over 1,000 before he passes away.
Right.
And then the YouTube community
has been really good.
Just really did fantastic getting him over his over that. But just like I say, we don't have time to watch everybody, but everybody is family to us. And
so you don't watch my channel? I'm just kidding.
No, Debbie might.
I have you on.
There's a couple channels that
I was going to say. Krista also has a channel called Kinda Country. So if people want to help support her as well to help her get her numbers up.
See, I did not know that, so I will go over and subscribe. I subscribe to the other one too, and I'll subscribe to that one also. But no, I don't think, a lot of people don't like to watch me, and I understand that, and that's fine. But I know, like, Debbie likes Martha.
Marsha.
I'm terrible with names, but Marsha, oils and wellness and all that, and she gets into it. She really likes all that stuff. I kind of go for the preppers and some of the farmers and all that stuff is kind of my gig. So I apologize if I don't watch everybody, but I try to watch.
I don't care if nobody watches mine. That's fine.
No, and I do subscribe to people to help them reach their goal, and then I will put their videos on and run them in the background, to help them get to their 4,000 hours. Now, I do that because I think a lot of people did that for us. A lot of people don't watch us, but in the community, but they helped us put us over our goal. Yeah. And without that, we would have never got it. So
yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
we try to help out.
Yeah, my channel is basically just for me and my family and my friends. So, but yeah, I'd really love to see both of their channels get up there, so she'll be able to be having some support now. Yeah. I'm going to have to go. I just wanted to clarify who was who there, because I know you guys were trying to figure out who that was that you wanted to share about. So well, you guys have a blessed day.
You
I enjoy watching your channel.
All right, you bet.
And all right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And you can tell, like, we do this for tens and tens of people.
We do this for tens
we must
and
do
it
for ourselves. And just because we want to do it. Because
good morning, Davis family. Good morning, Dee with Homestead Rewind. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning, Colleen. Everybody must get up at 9.
9 o'clock. Maybe that's whenever we should move it to.
Maybe.
You think we should? It
I
might
don't know.
help.
We'll see.
I don't know. I just like to get it whenever nobody else is going and not step on anybody's toes. And
it helps me think I got something accomplished on a Saturday morning. Yeah. So, yeah. Not that this is accomplishing much, but yeah. So,
Colleen. Good morning, Colleen.
So if anybody else wants to call in, they can.
Yep, we're just enjoying our coffee. Kind of went through the news already. What time is it? We got 20 more minutes.
20 more minutes.
Anything you guys got? Any other
reports
from how? We'll ask Colleen. Colleen, how is Jamaica? There's a lot of turmoil going on around the country. A lot of shortages, a lot of gas shortages. Especially the food shortages. How is it in Jamaica? Is it still? Are the supplies easily readable? Is that a word? Readable?
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't think so. Attainable.
Attainable.
Mm-hmm.
And how about fuel? Fuel still in good supply. Is probably more expensive, but is it still in supply good?
We reported
are the people starting to get a little bit agitated down there?
We reported on Panama earlier this week about how they'd been protesting the high costs and that now they're causing food shortages and fuel shortages because they're...
You don't hear that on the news either.
No.
You know, like, you hear like the Netherlands or something like that. They don't want you to know, man. This is going on over in all kind of countries right now. It's worldwide right now, and there's a lot of countries that are not only protest. I mean, they're running out of food, people. They're running out of food. They're running out of gas, and the nomadic adventure people that I watch.
Yes,
they're from Panama. They just posted that they're having to walk 8 miles to try to wait because they went down to get gas. And the line was like looped around and out the door. They didn't have time. And they're running their car. So they just went back up to their homestead before they ran out of gas. Now they're trekking, like they said, an 8-mile hike. I don't know if it's 8 mile one way and 8 mile back, but they're nomadic. I'll try to find it. Entertain the people.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. So yeah. So I know that different countries are all protesting everything being so high and everything, and I don't know that anything's going to get better because inflation is just getting the best of all of us and everything. So I feel like gas prices have come down just a little bit, so that's been a good thing that the gas prices have stabilized a little bit. So that's good.
You think they're called the nomadic?
But yeah, everybody needs to make sure that they're like stocked up on what they might need just in case the supply chain breaks down or whatever. And so, murder is on the rise. That's not good, Colleen. That is not good.
All right, so here we go.
All right, here we go.
Boom. Okay. So see up at the corner, they're all.
No, you should hear us through the phone.
This is the moment for a treatment for moderate to severe eczema.
It's been 5 years that we've lived without a real bathroom, and since buying this piece of land on the side of a mountain in Panama and putting in metal beams, 100 cars waiting for gas. Cell phone right now. I'm running down to.
Holy macaroni! Are you gonna have the best sleep of your life?
Getting low. You can see my gauge right there. I'm at a quarter of a tank. This is gas station number 1 right here, and you can see the cones are up and it's totally blocked off. This one's closed. Oh my goodness. This is gas station number 2. Right here in the line.
Yeah, Dee, you'll hear us through the phone if you call in. You'll need to probably turn down the volume on the show because it will be lagging
the wrong way.
But you'll hear us through the phone if you call.
This is the line for gas. It goes all the way around. Oh my God, it goes over there too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't even pass. I gotta put it in reverse. Look at the cars go all the way down the road over there. And they go all the way down the road over there. There has to be over 100 cars waiting for gas right now. I remember my parents telling me of gas shortages in the 70s.
I'm going to get copyright. Okay. So hopefully they don't mind. But go check them out. Check out their channel. They're a cute couple, and they...
Your Casey's keeps running out of gas, Steve?
Yeah, I've heard a couple people say that they've ran out of gas. They've had some gas run. I forget where on I think the East Coast. I want to say people have told me that, and I was like, wow, starting to get serious.
It is getting serious.
What did Colleen did? Murder's on the rise. That's not good.
That's not
fuel
good.
Isn't good supply. Just the coast. Okay.
Good.
So good. I'm glad that at least Jamaica's hanging in there. Good. I don't know. You might have a good government.
I can imagine that being on an island would make it worse.
Yeah, and it all depends what your government's like. You know, if they're if they're good people, then they're weathering this as best as they can. But like Sri Lanka, not so well. And then boy, they're and the deep state, boy, that plane crash I was telling you about, it was up in Serbia, I think. Instead of going to Ukraine with the war supplies, it was going down to making a stop in Jordan, then making a stop over in Saudi Arabia, and then ending up in Bangladesh. I got the country right this time. It's connected to India, Bangladesh, and it was loaded with military weaponry.
Yeah.
What the heck is it going to Bangladesh for?
I have no idea.
So our money we're giving to Ukraine, allegedly.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to help that war. But I think it's helping the 3-letter organizations.
Yes.
The
Yeah. CIA.
Yeah, you said CIA, and it's funding them, and they're going to go start stuff all around the world.
Yeah, probably so.
They want keep your eyes open for other countries, and if there's something that pops up in Bangladesh, we probably had our feet in it.
Yeah, yeah, Roberta. I encourage everybody to keep a little bit of cash on hand, because if the electricity went out, you wouldn't be able to go to the bank. If the internet goes down, which happened up in Canada a couple of weeks ago, you won't be able to buy gas at all with credit card or anything.
Going on in China right now.
So
it doesn't make the news too much. China's rolling tanks to protect their banks right now because people can't get their money.
It's a hard decision, like, to keep a little bit of cash, because that can be scary too on hand, but just a little bit. So in case, just enough to get by.
Keep it well hidden.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
good morning, Alice.
Impossible for anybody to find hidden.
Yeah. Oh, Colleen, that's too bad. Yeah, I don't think any government are very good right now. So I think all governments are a little bit corrupted by now. So I think everything needs to be reset.
Don't say that. We don't want. That's what they want. Is their reset, though?
Well, no, I don't want. But I think all governments need to be restarted.
Yeah.
So by the people.
By the people.
They forget that that they work for us.
Call from
D.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Alrighty.
Hi there.
Good morning, D.
How are you this
morning? I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you loud and clear.
Oh, nice. Hey, a couple of things I wanted to talk about to you guys. I haven't been getting videos up. We've been really busy and just, life is happening. But the other day I got back from visiting Jay up in St. Louis. He's working up there now. And I got him. I went to my garden, which is doing really, really good. Strange thing is I'm just now starting to see pollinators on my plants. So I'm just now getting cucumbers.
Yeah.
But I walked out to my garden, and I know what they talk about when they're talking about biblical proportions. There were these little striped beetles chowing my garden down. I mean,
no.
They had already ate up my bell peppers, and they were working on my tomatoes. Just millions and millions of these. So unfortunately, for the first time ever in my life, I grabbed the 7 dust. I just panicked. I didn't know what to do. So I grabbed the 7 dust, and that took care of them. And I noticed this morning when I went out, my peppers are trying to come back, and my Swiss chard too. So I had heard from social media that a lot of other people around here in this part of the Ozarks are having that same kind of problem. I was just wondering, have you guys heard anything about that?
Not so much about the beetles and the bugs, but just lots of problems everywhere with obviously the drought this year and people having to sell off their cattle. And I don't know, Debbie tried to grow stuff in the past, but we never could get the things to pollinate. And it would never, they would get green and tall and like you
never
said,
produce any
it
vegetables.
would be like September, August, and they would start having a little tiny green tomato. And then we had, and the only thing that we have.
You guys live in a town, though, right? Do you live in a neighborhood?
Yeah.
That could be your neighbors using pesticides, and I think one of my neighbors did this year and knocked him back.
But
Yeah.
as far as the drought goes, the only way I'm keeping my garden alive, all the grass on the farm is dead. And the only way I'm keeping my garden alive is sometimes I'm having to water it 3 times a day. Of course, I grow in containers, so that makes it a little bit easier, but it's been crazy. We're praying for rain here.
That's not good for the whole United States or Europe. Even Europe's struggling right now. And then on top of that, of course, the governments are cutting out all the tools for them to use, like pesticides and oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, that's another way. Yeah, I could see that. Well, at first I thought maybe my soil that I purchased a little bit of soil just to amend, and I thought maybe those hatched out of my soil that I bought. And I've heard some people having trouble with their soil.
Let's hope it's just natural and it isn't really the government being that nefarious. But hey, all's fair right now. I think.
Yeah. Now I have heard people having trouble like with their seeds if they don't get heirloom seeds and they don't grow right, or they can't freeze them from year to year and use them the next year or whatever.
Yeah. And also, it was fertilizer I was trying to think of. Like the price of fertilizer is through the roof too. So I know it's nice to get back to natural fertilizer, and we can do that over time. It's just like the oil problem. We need oil right now. It's just the way it is. We're not going to, we don't have anything to replace it right now. Same with the fertilizer issue. We should get back to natural fertilizer, and things would be better that way. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people to feed, and they don't have the quick fix to that because they've engineered our seed and everything to need that fertilizer.
Oh.
Yep.
You didn't know that, Debbie.
I didn't know that.
You should watch Homestead Lou.
I should.
I'm going to get off here.
Okay.
We're trying to get the hitch on the truck, and it's not working out very well, so I'm going to have to help Jay out. You guys have a great day.
You
and
too.
This is a great idea. I love being able to call and talk.
Oh, well, we love you calling.
We'll talk to you soon.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dee.
Somebody made a comment that I wanted to comment on. Yes, I think it was Zombie. 5 Dumpster Dive was talking about keeping your cars full of gas. Like, make sure that you fill up every few days. That way you do have a full tank of gas. If there is some sort of fuel shortage or whatever. Or even if you have your cars full of gas and then everything went down all of a sudden, you could siphon the gas out of your tanks to use in your generator. That's what I always think of.
Tom and Rhonda snuck in. I don't know if you saw
He's
that.
at work. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Tom or Rhonda, or Tom and Rhonda. Who knows what?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what goes on at work with those two?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Good morning, Too Crazy in Alabama.
Oh, Patty's in here.
Good to see you.
No, it's been a crazy time here, and the good Lord's kept us
fed
and cool, air conditioned, and power and everything so far. So
it's been all right. I always say the electricity is going out, so hasn't happened yet.
And if it just depends. I mean, like I say, I don't have intel, deep down intel, but I think there's more good people than bad people, and I think we'll get through this and we'll come out the other side better.
Yes.
And then I always say, the problem with evil is they have no morals or standards. Evil will take out evil.
Yes.
Somebody will start being the top dog in the evilness running the world, and somebody else will get jealous and say, no, I'm top dog evil.
Yeah.
And then they take each other out, and good always wins. There you go. As good is trying to help everybody instead of taking over everybody. So that's a good note.
Yeah, that is
the end of the show.
It is, and as long as we all have faith in the dear Lord above, He's the one that takes care of us, and in the end, none of this will matter. It's just a matter of
getting through this.
Faith. Yeah, and keeping the faith.
I don't know what this whole test is all about, but it's a tough test, boy. I mean, it's good. Like, Earth is good. I've had a well of a good life, right? I still am. But it's like, do you ever sit there and wonder, like, if this is a test, this is one bizarre test, man. It's really tough one to pass.
It is. It is.
We all try to hang in there and do what's best for
us and
everybody around us and everything. We try to help. Just try to help, and
yep.
We'll get to rest later on.
Yes.
I want to rest now.
You want to rest now?
Nah, I'm ready. I'm ready to help.
You're ready to help?
Well,
I'm ready to help.
5 more minutes?
5 more minutes.
All right.
We could get out of here early.
That's against YouTube rules.
It is not against YouTube rules.
Against YouTube rules.
It's not. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day today. Everybody keeps cool. And
I got to mow the grass.
Fall is coming. You do need to mow the grass.
Half of it's dead, but we got a little bit of weeds in the grass. So it's not, usually I can just scalp it all and it looks green and everybody thinks I have a pretty yard. Well, now all the grass has died, but the weeds are surviving. So there goes that plan this year. Now it looks like I got weeds in my yard. Thanks, drought. I got to go mow, scalp my weeds.
Yep.
But they're still green.
Yep.
If we could live on weeds, eat weeds, there'd be no problem.
You can eat some weeds. You can eat dandelions. Did you know all parts of the dandelion are edible?
Yeah, well, it's not good. It doesn't taste good.
You don't want to eat dandelions?
I don't want to eat dandelions, but I'm telling you right now, if you just could go out there and pick all your weeds, like a ragweed or whatever the heck we get with those little white balls at the top of them in our backyard, that stuff, it doesn't need water.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't need anything. That stuff just, and it grows like in 1 week, it'll go from this high to this high.
And
if we could eat it, solve the world problems.
And then if we could get it to taste like chocolate when we ate it,
man,
then we would be onto something.
Even if it tasted like cabbage or lettuce.
No.
You know? No. If it tastes like cabbage or lettuce, I'd be all right.
You'd be all right with it?
But half that stuff will kill you.
I don't think so.
I bet you our puppy's getting...
I don't know. Yeah.
Our puppy's probably missing us.
She
was not happy this morning.
She will act like she hadn't seen us in a month of Thursdays.
Oh my gosh, we'll go back through that door, and boy, whenever we come in here, she just looks at us like, you're going into that room. I can hear you talking in there. I want to be in there with you.
Yep.
You should let her.
It's supposed to be hot.
Let her dive bomb.
Oh,
go
no.
Get her. All right, we're going to let her dive bomb.
We're going to let her go. We're in the show that way.
I'll put here this, because we'll end the show with a dive bombing puppy. She'll come in here all fired up. All right, she's happy.
And a call for furry friends, because we had somebody want furry friends back. So send in your furry friends, and we're going to have furry friends on the show this week. Good morning, Dottie.
Haven't seen us for a whole hour. Oh,
I
my
know.
gosh. Watch this, paw. Give me your paw.
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 Too excited.
Paw.
Paw.
It goes like this.
Yeah, she's the best.
Put her head down. Oh, way over her head, like. Give me your paw. Paw.
Yeah, she's the best paw giver ever was. So she's a sweet girl. She is sweet.
Say hi to all the people.
She's not spoiled in the least. All right. So we're going to get out of here and spend some time with Dottie. Yeah. That was a good yawn.
We need to get Dottie camera, and we'll just put it on that door where she just sits there and waits for us to open it back up again.
Yeah. But she is. Yes, send in your furry friends to 20peopleonthecouch@gmail.com, and we will get some furry friends going this week.
She matches your shirt.
We've been slacking on our furry friends, so. Oh, she's been sleeping. All right, so you ready to get out of here?
Let's get out of here.
Okay. All right, so until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.